What's going on, YouTube, and all you drunken misfits out there? Jeremy D. Glass here, aka I'm motherfucking drunk, y'all. Now, you can kind of tell by my less enthusiastic intro than normal. This isn't here for comedy's sakes. This isn't here for reaction-wise. Honestly, this video is more for me, just to be able to vent and talk a little bit. You read the title of it. Happy birthday, Dad. His birthday was today at the time of this recording, 11/12/71, and he died on 6/10/11. So just to give a little background for those that don't know me personally, that just, see me through videos and stuff that just don't know my background. This is just kind of a video to honor my dad, talk about him, and I'll probably release one of these every year on his birthday. I mean, if the YouTube stays up, by that point. For those of you that knew my dad, you knew he was a great man. You knew what he did for this community, what he continued to do for this community for years. As the president of Two Wheel Motion, throwing benefits for people in need, just spreading cheer during the holidays with the toy ride, and just countless selfless acts that he did, And throughout the years, I always tried to fill his shoes and become him. And more recent times, I've realized I'm not him. And I want to be me. But I want to be a me that's looked at and respected the same way he was, I loved him with every fiber of my being. I mean, to this day, it's been, God, what is it? 9 years? 10 years? Coming up on, 9 years. It's been coming up on 10 years. And I still to this day shed tears over the loss of my dad. People say it gets easier with time, the pain fades, and I've come to the point where I can't stand that statement, because it doesn't fade. The pain is still there, and it will always be there in my heart, but you learn to adapt, you learn to live with it, and you just learn to move on. And if you don't, it consumes you. It may change you into someone you're not. I've seen family members go down that path, and some cousins of mine. It's hard. It really is. But, that's not what today is about. It's not talking about the sadness and regret or anything like that. I just want to, this video is just kind of here to say happy birthday, Dad. I know you're out there watching, from above. I know you're watching. I miss you. And I love you. Sorry. I gotta compose here. I mean, just everything that he did, I try to remember all the good times, all the fun times, and, how good of a father he was being in the situation he was in, I had a mother that didn't give a damn, and he just did everything he could for me, He put me in the situations he thought was best, and they were, and for the most part, and he just did everything he could for me, There's so many times of things that he did that just always made me laugh. I always used to wrestle with him in the living room, screw around with him, it was just good times, I still remember every Monday, every Friday at the time, every Wednesday or Thursdays for TNA, whatever it was, we always watched wrestling. Wrestling was always huge in my household. I remember The Walking Dead had just come out. We had just started watching that. Sons of Anarchy, of course, being raised in a biker family, we watched that together. Just so many things we did together that I miss. And then, obviously I'll never get to do again with him, but just so many things. So many firsts. I never had a beer with my dad, which I'm drunk, y'all, of course. I wish I could have just sat down one day with my dad and just drank and just talked and laughed, cried, whatever it came out to. You know how drinking is. One day again. One day, Dad, I hope. But for those of you that don't know my dad, I'm going to pull my phone up here to the camera. Hopefully it focuses. And you can kind of see how big of a goofball he really was, even though he was 6'3", near 300 pounds, just a big dude. People look at him like, holy shit, I'm not fucking with that guy type of guy. And yet he was the biggest goofball in the world. I don't know if that's going to focus up there. There it is. You can see him riding some little kid's bike. I think that was right before like a toy drive or something. We had that bike there, and he was about to take it out and give it to kids. I can't remember why that bike was there. It may have just been one of my friends at the time when I was little or something. I have no clue. But so many good times with him. And, I mean, I can go on for days and days about all the shit I miss about him and the stuff I want to do with him and wish I could have done with him. But like I said, this video is really just to say happy birthday, Dad. I love you. And as always, guys, stay drunk, y'all. And cherish the time you have with your parents while you still have it. Because you never know when you're going to lose that time.